Ready? Check right 54. Right 54. No check.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second down, McCaffrey. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He may try and run for this. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 35-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. After the run, Newton going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Newton. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football.
Here we go. Ready? Great. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 54.
On first down, Newton. It's caught here by Adams. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing again on second down. Newton with a pass complete to Ryan Graham. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
First and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Me and you all day. All day.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Wilson dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. First and 10.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Mack Wilson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And it is good. Well, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Tyson Alualu showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Wilson. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. And some room to roam now. Brown with his stick skills. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Watch the whip. Check safety.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Let him know. Mike 51.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. From the gun, here's Newton. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Kyle Van Noy. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That pick-6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Wilson, being chased out left. Got a man, it's Brown. And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
He's coming, check in. Reload. Get that quarterback.
To throw on 3rd down. Wilson, it's complete. It's Sproles. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I got you, punk.
To throw again. Wilson. And that's complete to Brown. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jimmy Graham. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still fantastic.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian McCaffrey, 82 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Wilson. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flush to his. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. John Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now down to 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now Sproles. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. This complete to Martin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Wilson. He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. And Graham's got it. Complete. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now Wilson operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal.
14.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Eagles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for